Ever sat back and asked yourself, what the hell happened to South Africa? Why is a nation with world-class potential sliding deeper into darkness, economically, politically, and literally? Why are the very people holding up the economy, paying the bills, and keeping the lights on treated like the enemy within? Well, buckle up, because today, we're not pulling punches. We're tearing the curtain down on the ANC's relentless war on merit, on excellence, on sanity itself. This isn't just mismanagement. This is sabotage, systemic, ideological sabotage. And spoiler alert, it's uglier than you think. Smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stay locked in until the end, because your support keeps this truth-telling engine running in a country where truth is the most endangered resource of all. Let's cut the fluff. Let's get real. White South Africans make up just 7% of the population, yet they're treated like colonial overlords while simultaneously being milked dry to keep a crumbling state barely upright. You want numbers? Here's a gut punch. Just 12 to 15% of taxpayers are coughing up 70% of South Africa's personal income tax. Guess who's carrying that burden? Spoiler alert, it's not the politically connected elite cashing fat tenders or sitting on bloated SOE boards. The white tax base is the golden goose, and the government can't stop strangling it. Meanwhile, the ANC's answer to economic upliftment isn't innovation or education, it's BBBEE and affirmative action, two blunt instruments wielded not to correct injustice, but to institutionalize revenge. These aren't empowerment policies, they are punishments dressed in the language of transformation. They say to skilled, experienced professionals, pay your taxes, but don't expect opportunity. Work hard, but don't you dare lead. Contribute, but stay invisible. Let's be clear, this is not about leveling the playing field. This is about flipping it, then setting it on fire. South Africa is one of the few places on earth where being competent is a liability and being connected is a career path. Engineers are replaced with loyalists. Doctors are edged out by bureaucrats. Entrepreneurs are told they're privileged, while the state fails to generate a single functioning industry. Hospitals run out of bandages, bridges collapse, sewage floods neighborhoods. But hey, at least the quota box was ticked. And when those who can't take it anymore decide to leave, the ANC doesn't just wave goodbye. No, they grab one last pound of flesh. Just ask Mark Shuttleworth, a globally respected tech visionary who had the audacity to move his money offshore. The government's response? Sure, you can go, but you owe us 250 million rand for the privilege. This wasn't taxation. This was extortion, rubber-stamped by the Constitutional Court as a regulatory measure. Translation, we failed you, now pay us for the damage. And people wonder why capital is fleeing, skills are vanishing, and the country is sliding into economic irrelevance. Here's the real kicker. The ANC isn't heartbroken when white professionals leave. They're enraged. Every departure is a threat to their network of patronage and control. Fewer taxpayers equal to fewer tenders. Less revenue equal to fewer contracts to hand out to their loyalists. But instead of reforming, they double down. Instead of attracting investment, they demonize success. Why fix a broken state when you can blame apartheid? Why build a future when you can plunder the present? Unemployment is skyrocketing, especially among the youth. Blackouts last many hours a day. The rand is in freefall. But instead of admitting they've failed, the ANC blames the very people keeping the country alive. It's not just insanity, it's strategy. And let's talk about the hypocrisy. White farmers feed the country, yet they're branded as settlers. Tech pioneers get punished for leaving, while ANC appointees bleed Eskom, SAA, and Transnet dry. The ruling party loves preaching about inclusion while practicing exclusion every single day. Their playbook is simple: demand loyalty, loot with impunity, blame everyone else. So here's the burning question. What happens when the last white taxpayer turns off the lights on their way out? Who funds the broken schools, the bankrupt SOEs, the bloated ministries? Not the 45% of young South Africans locked out of the job market, not the millions surviving on dwindling social grants, not the political elite. They'll already have their passports and offshore accounts ready. The transformed economy will be nothing but a hollowed-out shell, a failed state clinging to ideology while reality collapses around it. But hey, at least the race quotas will still be in place. This is more than a political failure. It's a betrayal of the nation's future. And we won't stay silent. If this video doesn't make your blood boil, you're not paying attention. The ANC's war on competence is killing South Africa from the inside out. Want to push back? Hit subscribe, join the channel membership, drop a comment, and share this far and wide. Let those ads roll. Every cent fuels this fight for truth. Because silence is complicity, and you don't have to be complicit. Until next time, stay angry, stay loud, stay free.